Hi there, my name is Chris Madge. I'm part of the DALI project at Queen Mary University London. In previous videos you've heard about how we use games to gather natural language resources. In this video I'm going to talk about a game called TileAttack that we use to gather annotations for mention detection. Before we dive into TileAttack, I'm going to quickly recap on the motivation and task. So why do we want to gather annotations? Annotated natural language resources are used to train supervised machine learning systems for natural language processing. These type of machine learning systems are used in a variety of applications. Popular examples you might encounter in the home include home voice assistants like Google Assistant and automated translation systems that translate between languages. So why do we use games for the purpose? Well, originally annotation would have been done by a small group of experts. To scale this up, researchers explored using a much larger pool of non-experts and extracting a combined wisdom from multiple judgments. One challenge with this method is cost. To scale annotation further with less cost, an alternative approach was proposed: games with a purpose. Games with a purpose use a game by which, as the byproduct of play, the players are contributing the annotations. This allows the game to be paid for once, as opposed to paying for many annotations. So why are we interested in mentions? To answer this question, we'll take a look at an example. Here's an example sentence with the mentions marked by curly braces. There are three mentions here. Mentions are effectively noun phrases. They are phrases in the text that refer to an entity. We gather mentions to support co-reference resolution. That is linking together a reference with a common entity. For example here, both a wolf and the pronoun he refer to the wolf entity. Co-reference resolution is used in many applications, including sentiment analysis, machine translation, and information extraction. So let's play some TileAttack. This is the homepage for tileattack.com, where you can see instructions on how to play. For now I'm going to skip over these and head to the tutorial by clicking the button on the bottom right hand corner. This is the first round of the TileAttack tutorial. In the tutorial, TileAttack shows us which mentions it expects us to identify with an illustration and a counter. To select an item in TileAttack, I simply click the first and the last token, or just the token by itself if there is only one, and then click to confirm. This is the second tutorial round of TileAttack, which may look familiar from the example that I showed earlier. If I make a mistake in the tutorial, it will feed back by showing me the annotation outlined, flashing it in red. I'll go ahead and complete the rest of the annotations. From here we can continue and play the game. When playing the TileAttack game proper, we are playing against another player. You score points by agreeing with the other player's moves. I'm now going to play through some sentences quickly. As before, I'm identifying the mentions by clicking on the tokens and then clicking the grey item below. I can continue to scroll the sentence to the right to view all of the tokens. I'll stop that sentence there and we can review the outcome. TileAttack is now waiting for my opponent to finish playing. And here we can see the moves that I made that agreed with the other player's moves, and the moves that the other player made, which are ones that I likely missed. Here, before continuing to the next round, we can see the leaderboard. The sentences in TileAttack are taken from varied sources to support varied set of annotations in the corpora. Once again, we can see the annotations that I made that agree with my opponent and the annotations that my opponent made that I did not. As you can see from our game, TileAttack is very puzzle-like. One of the goals of GWAPs, in the interest of player recruitment, engagement and retention, is creating highly entertaining game-like experiences. Creating a game with annotation at its core is a considerable design challenge. I'll be discussing that in my next video. Thanks for watching.